All right, check it out. Today we're gonna take a look at this Nokia 3310 3G phone. This is an open box phone that I got from Best Buy. We're gonna the packaging is not that great, but as you can see, I only paid around $26. It kind of goes with the whole idea of open box items. So I'm just gonna rip this box open. It's already a messed up box, so forget it. Just rip it. Um, so yeah, if you couldn't tell, this is a voiceover. I totally lost the footage. That's why there is no sounds. I was thinking of adding the sound effects later, but I guess that wouldn't be necessary. So here's the micro USB power adapter. So it uses micro USB. I mean, it's just all in one. It's connected, that way you don't lose it, but you can always use your own different cable. And then it also comes with headphone jack headphones. If you want to go use this phone as a workout, it comes with some cheap ass headphones. But what else do you really need? You can connect your own. So there's a headphone jack, and there's the micro USB, and then it has a 2 megapixel camera. And just like back in the day, this doesn't really take that great of a picture. It has a flash right there, and it has a 2.4-inch screen. So we're gonna take the back part. You take the back plate off. You can take the battery off, and in there you can kind of have the SIM card. You connect the SIM card. You have to use, I believe, a micro SIM card. The newer phones use a nano. So like the iPhones use a nano, the Pixel 3s use a nano, all the new phones use nano. So this one uses a micro. So you if you have a SIM card that you're gonna use for this that's from a new phone, I don't know why you would, but I got this Mint SIM card which comes with an adapter already. So I just kind of put them together. So it's a micro SIM card, and I just put in a micro SIM card adapter, and then you can just put it in the phone and just make sure it's tight in there, and put it in the SIM card slot. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. And then as you can see, if you look on top of the SIM card slot, there is a micro SD card which is supposed to be up to 32 gigabytes. I don't know if you can add more. Uh, the internal storage is only 64 megabytes, and the battery should last you. Oh yeah, I said 64 megabytes, not gigabytes, megabytes. And the battery should last you around 20 days of use. That's what it claims. So you turn on the button. It's on the end call button. That's how you turn on and off the phone. And as you see, the screen is a color screen. Is definitely not a touch screen. So it's very basic. So if you come from the old era, it'll take a while to get used to it. I was a bit confused at first, but there's your basic things. You have your camera. It takes a while to load. You take your pictures, your 2 megapixel pictures. I'm gonna put something to take a picture of. Put a book. I just found it in one of my old bookshelves. So you take a picture. As you can see, it's not that good. So this is definitely not a phone you're gonna get to take pictures. It's just like, the best camera is the one you have type of deal. So you have the gallery section there. That's where you have your lane pictures that you're probably never gonna use. Like, I guess it's just an emergency. I did not take them out of the out of the phone and put it on my, you know, monitor to see how well it does. Maybe I'll insert a picture in here, yeah, so you can see how it looks once you put it on the computer. Just to see the glory of a 2 megapixel. Um, there I am showing again the micro SD card. Like I said, it's only up to 32 gigabytes, I believe. I haven't tried putting more. I just found an old 2 gigabyte camera SD card, so that worked. I mean, I don't have it in this video, but I did eventually did that. I didn't. You play your music like that. I guess this is like a phone that you can use. Like if you go to the gym and you don't want to take your expensive phone, you just throw this one and you can put a bunch of MP3s in the SD card, and just you don't have to worry about crushing your phone. It kind of works as a backup, so you can make phone calls, especially if you're like out jogging. You don't want to carry something heavy. You can just take this phone with you for a jog or a bike ride, and not have to worry about dropping it or somebody mugging you, or you know so if they steal it, they steal a cheap phone. So and and it's very light. Like you can put it anywhere. You can put it in your side pocket. You can put it in one of those armbands. And then we're looking at Facebook, how it looks on this phone. As you can see, you got to keep clicking down to move slowly. It kind of looks like an old MySpace layout. So yeah, so definitely Facebook is not, this is not made for Facebook. But if you really need to know what's going on in Facebook, and if you saw at the beginning, it uses, or right there, it uses the Opera web browser. Is that what it's called? So everything is done through Opera. If you want to do Twitter, you want to do any web searches, it uses that web browser. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into any of those things. This is definitely not a phone you're gonna use for web browsing. This is just like an emergency. You want to use it, you have something. Like if you really need to use it, you got it. And it has your calendar, your calculator. It has some of the games in there. I'm not gonna really take a look at all those games. They came included in it. I don't know if that's how it comes, or it's just the fact that this was an open box phone that all those games came in. But the one phone that that one game that they do have is Snake. That's the phone that everybody recalls being popular with this phone, and it's one of the first things. Well, there we go. We turn on the flash. Has a flashlight. I'm gonna go and turn that off. As you can see, sometimes you gotta click, and it's a lot to get used to if you're coming from a real smartphone. So Snake is up here. Gonna click on that, play a little bit of Snake. It's not really a game that is that fun. I guess it's just mostly the nostalgia that people really gravitate to for that phone. For that game, and it's a pretty basic game. You just have to click on the number 4 or number 6 to go left or right. You got to collect as many cherries as you want, or as you can, and every cherry that you eat, your bug, your worm, or your snake gets longer. How did I call that a bug? Yeah, your snake gets longer for every cherry that you bust. So there you go, popping a bunch of cherries. In infinite loop, there you go. So my snake popped a lot of cherries there. Yeah, so childish. And yeah, so it's very basic phone. Like if you really want it for just like a side phone, a side hustle. You know, you have a side business, or you just want to give this phone number to somebody you don't really care, or to like all those memberships that you don't care about. You know, you have to give them your phone number. You just give them, have this phone line, and just give them this, so that way you don't give, you know, those sign up memberships in any of you know your real phone numbers. So that's pretty much it. It's a nice little phone. It's helpful for like, you know, to just to have a little a side one. So yeah, that's about it. You have any questions, put them in the comments if you want. That's it. I'm out.